Oh brother, can you spare me a dime? A poem with an accompanying essay by Richard J. Panizza. I know you think I'm a wretched bum, nothing more. Well, there's more to it, my friend, I know, than being merely poor. I realize in the modern body politic, one must be on his very own. But there's no real shame in character to then be knocked down cold to homelessness and hunger. That indeed is a pain that you never had known. Hey you over there, can you hear me? Hey you over there, can you feel me? Hey you over there, walking by with a dismissive stare. Hey you over there, would you deal me? I have lost my job, my home, and even my family. For now destitute I really am. I try like hell to get back on my feet, my head up high, for I know that I'm a man. It's damn hard these days to find a good soul that can really dare to understand. It's only placation in politics. For to be desperate is surely a meager scam. You believe it could never happen to you. You walk very blissfully as if you were blindly blessed. Your ethics are to that you work too goddamn hard to allow yourself to become then one of them. But you've forgotten that we're all prone to life's tragic fate, and that we're all mere mortal men. This poem, indeed, is dedicated for individuals whom of which are truly in plight in regard to economic destitution. There simply is no recourse than to turn to the streets and subsequently panhandle. For many of these persons, there is a clear and also unambiguous scam at hand. However, what is unfortunately no longer recognized in today's society is that poverty in and of itself is certainly a disease. The common belief is that one ought not give under any circumstances whatsoever, for that there are governmental and or private charities that can remedy these circumstances. However, that is essentially totally false. Those who are perceived as merely begging for money are predominantly African Americans. Individuals that must endure the inherited as well as horrid legacy of 500 years of slavery and then an additional near 100 years of the Jim Crow South. The result is a nationwide hyper-segregation and blatantly racist treatment against all too much of the African American community today. Now, imagine living in the proverbial inner city to where there is absolutely no economic opportunities and the full realization that based just upon the color of your skin, you could never even be able to commute to other venues to where there is a substantial job base. All of that combined with the severe, egregious demoralization of self-worth that can only be remedied through gangs, drugs, murder, and violence beyond reproach. This also includes the plight of the mentally ill. Yet another population that is constantly discriminated against in terms that have nothing to do with the real stipulations of their handicap whatsoever. Furthermore, The mental health care system is obsequiously broken, making any adequate health care completely irrelevant. In addition, Social Security disability retains most handicapped individuals in absolute squalid poverty, regardless how much they may have paid in regard to FICA taxes throughout their previous lives. My appeal is that we as a society must stop demoralizing these allotments of society's most destitutes. For indeed, what they must have to work for and somehow survive, both in terms of psycho and emotional aspects, is a never-ending occupation of a complete, utter hell that lasts 24 hours, 7 days a week, with no relent and with no place in any sense that can be called home. I'm Richard J. Panizza.